Hi everybody, welcome to the Movie Shop Talk New Year's Roundtable. Today I have Julia from Chick Flicks with Julia and Jordan from our new blog, The B-Side with Jordan. And today we're going to be discussing the movies that we have seen in 2015 and the movies we're looking forward to in 2016. Julia, why don't you start us off with some of the movies you saw?
Well, I saw a lot of movies, but there's some that stood out more than others. Ant-Man being one of them. Jurassic World really liked. Poltergeist. Mockingjay Part 2. The Scorch Trials. Inside Out I liked a little bit. The Martian. Trainwreck. 50 Shades of Grey. Magic Mike 2. Pitch Perfect 2. And Ted 2.
Jordan, why don't you read us your amazingly long list?
My long list of 4 movies that I could recall last night. I've seen Ted 2, Creed, Unfriended, Black Mass, and I was reminded from Julia that I also saw Trainwreck and Poltergeist. So those are the ones I could remember.
Well, I've seen all of those. Well, not all of those. I haven't seen most of what Jordan saw, but I didn't see the girly movies and Julia saw. I did see Trainwreck.
I was gonna say, I didn't see you at 50 Shades of Grey.
I saw Furious 7, Terminator Genesis, The Martian, and The Avengers Age of Ultron. And I gotta say, the only movie I really did not like was The Scorch Trials.
Fine.
I mean, I didn't read the book, but it just looked like there was a lot missing from the story.
It was completely different from the story, so...
Right.
I mean, not to give any spoilers or get into it much, because I didn't love it either, but I didn't hate it, but it's not as good as the book series.
Jordan, anything you did not like?
Well, nothing that I mentioned that I did not like in a big way. Creed, though, I heard many good reviews about Creed, including from my parents, who I usually agree with. And I went to see it, and to me, it was just another pretty good boxing movie. Nothing more than that whatsoever. So I'm not really sure what the big thrill was for a lot of people with Creed, but I liked all the other ones that I saw. Yeah.
No, I saw The Martian. Julia, you saw The Martian.
Really?
I think it's going to steal up a lot of the awards at the Oscars pretty clearly. Is it the best picture of the year, though?
Well, there was a lot of controversy about it.
Well,
So, as far as...
I mean, I think this could have been one of Matt Damon's best performances, but was he Actor of the Year? I don't see it myself.
I can't really see much that would take its place, though.
There's some of the movies that we didn't see. We saw the Bandwagon movies,
Yeah.
and there'll be more on Bandwagon later, but there's some stuff that we missed that's going to be nominated, and we're like, well, where did that movie come from?
That's true.
We all saw Ted 2. I don't know if some of us mentioned that, but we all did. Jordan, what'd you think?
I thought Ted 2 did something that's very hard for movies to do, and that is to be as funny as, and in some cases be funnier than the original. I found Ted 2 to be a little bit funnier than the original, so I liked it.
I agree with that. I think Seth MacFarlane decided he was going to do it and just made a movie. I don't think he tried to top it, and I think that's what made it good. What do you think, Julia?
I think that Seth can do no wrong. I think that he's, like, one of the naturally most funny guys there is out there. So I think most of the stuff that he does, I think, is hilarious.
Even the people who complained about the Oscars, I saw your boobs. I mean,
Yeah.
that was still well received, even
that
though it
was
was
hilarious.
criticized.
Now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head.
Jennifer Lawrence, we haven't seen them yet. These guys haven't seen it yet. I just saw Star Wars The Force Awakens. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's definitely worth the time. I did not like JJ Trek, but I liked The Force Awakens, so definitely give that a try. Julia, you have anything else to add?
As far as movies that I saw this year that I liked a lot, Ant-Man. I love that movie. I mean...
I went in with zero expectations on Ant-Man, and it actually was a really good movie.
Yeah, Paul Rudd is hilarious. You don't need to, like, know anything about this comic. I hadn't heard of it before this year. but it's a crowd pleaser. It's really funny, and it's really got a lot of action in it too. I liked Mockingjay Part 2 a lot. I mean, it's the end of the saga, and I'm a huge fan of the book series and the movie series as well. I think that it was a good ending.
I haven't heard a bad thing about Jennifer Lawrence, period.
Yeah. And I really like Trainwreck. I didn't see it in the theater because I wasn't sure about Amy Schumer yet. She didn't grab me. But I really like Bill Hader, so I decided to rent it and give it a chance, and I'm really glad that I did because it was funny. You might see this pop up on Chick Flicks sometime soon, so we'll see.
Anything to add? Any comments?
About Trainwreck?
Any movie that you saw?
Any movie that I saw. Since Julia just mentioned Trainwreck, I will talk about that one a tiny little bit. I like Amy Schumer. I like raunchy humor. That's why I liked Trainwreck. Not everybody likes raunchy humor, sexual humor, and I understand that. But I do like Amy Schumer, and I would recommend anybody who likes raunchy humor go see Trainwreck.
And there's a lot of like comedians in that I haven't heard from in a long time, like Dave Attell, Colin Quinn. And there's actors or athletes like LeBron James was kind of a main character in it, and I don't know, some wrestling guy.
John Cena was the boyfriend.
Yes.
Yeah, he was really
very
funny
uncomfortable scene.
But yeah, it's worth seeing.
Stick to wrestling, John. Talking dirty's not your thing.
I agree.
Saw Jurassic World. Big fan of the original series. I like all the Jurassic Parks, even the crappy ones. And I'm really excited to see the direction they're heading with the new series.
Me too.
So what are you looking forward to next year, Jordan?
Well, interesting you asked that, Josh, because I don't really know too many movies that are coming out next year. I saw a list and nothing jumped out at me. Although I heard that possibly Super Troopers 2 might be coming out next year. And if so, that's one I look forward to because I thought that was a really great movie. Just a dumb humor, funny movie, the original. So that's about the only one I can think of.
In fact, we're talking about a Super Troopers roundtable for the premiere of Super Troopers 2.
I think we're all big fans.
Yeah, I'm not into that kind of humor, but I love that movie for some reason. We're just gonna do it. Anything you looking forward to?
Well, yes, there is, Josh. Okay, ready? Batman vs. Superman. Deadpool. Can't wait for Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds. Independence Day. I don't know yet.
20 years later, we're doing a sequel,
Looking
though.
forward to it, but I don't know.
I want to see it, but...
Finding Dory. Can't wait. Suicide Squad. I think I'm all alone by saying I'm excited to watch the new Ghostbusters.
Not an interest.
I'll be going alone. The Jungle Book. Did you guys
Absolutely.
see that? Oh, it's great.
Christopher Walken as Louie and Bill Murray as Baloo.
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
I gotta see it for those three alone.
Zoolander 2.
I'll pass on that one myself.
I like that. I'm gonna go see that one. Allegiant.
I'm gonna see that with you.
Yeah.
I mean, Hunger Games is over. I usually do that for your birthday. We'll
Yeah.
just switch it around, and that'll be the movie I see with you.
We got the BFG.
You know, I have never read the book,
Really?
but
That surprises me.
I
You'd
do look
like it.
interested.
Yeah. The new Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. Again, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out. The Secret Life of Pets. Louis C.K. is in it.
I've heard that he was going to be in that.
His dog. He looks so cute.
Haven't seen anything on it yet.
Looks adorable. The Forest, a horror movie coming out.
Oh, okay.
The Forest.
Yeah, looked good, right?
It did.
Yeah.
Forgot all about that, to tell you the truth.
And Passengers, a new Jennifer Lawrence movie, like sci-fi, future post-apocalyptic. Can't wait for that too.
Few movies. I mean, all the bandwagon movies, the superhero movies, whatnot. Jungle Book, Warcraft. I've never been a fan of Warcraft. It looks pretty good. Our editor, our tech guy, was big into the series, and
Sure, a lot of people.
I'm going to take him to see that. Probably take his kids to see Finding Dory. 999, low budget robbery movie. It's got Norman Reedus of The Walking Dead, and I can't remember the other actor, but the two of them together would be interesting. London Has Fallen.
Yeah, that looks.
Olympus Has Fallen was decent, so, and Morgan Freeman's in it. I mean, come on. And as much as I wasn't a huge fan of the Ninja Turtles remake, the sequel looks interesting, and I want to give that a try for sure. Stuff I'm on the fence about. Suicide Squad, not really sure about that. Gods of Egypt, it looks interesting.
It looks epic.
Yeah, I might see it, I don't know.
No.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the Harry Potter spinoff.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. But,
Sounds like there's going to be a lot of epic type, big production movies next year.
Doctor Strange at the end of the year, that one's going to be...
Hit or miss, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can look forward to things, but then when they really come and we see them, it could be totally different, so.
And anything to add whatsoever, Jordan?
Nope, nothing to add.
Nothing to add?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, everybody, thanks for watching this year. And hopefully we're going to pick up the pace and do a lot more in 2016. Keep posted. Alright, everybody. We also have a poll for everybody to keep interested. What movies are you looking forward to in 2016? Julia here, you suggested
Finding
Dory.
And,
Independence Day. That one's going to be our curveball. I'm not sure how many people are going to be interested in it, but I could be completely wrong. Obviously, our web designer and tech guy, Shane, he suggested Warcraft. I put in, what did I put in? Captain America Civil War. So it's going to be up on the website. Vote for it. Tell us what you think. If we forgot something, nick it in the comments. Let us know.
Happy New Year!